I wanted to focus on Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick, who laid out one of the great wins for the tariffs, which he also insisted are not going away because they're negotiating strategies, but we're never getting rid of them, et cetera. But he said,
remember, the army of millions and millions of human beings screwing in little screws to make iPhones, that kind of thing is going to come to America. It's going to be automated, and great Americans, the trade craft of America, is going to fix them, is going to work on them. They're going to be mechanics. There's going to be HVAC specialists. There's going to be electricians. The trade craft of America, our high school educated Americans, the core to our workforce is going to have the greatest resurgence of jobs in the history of America to work on these high-tech factories, which are all coming to America.
And so I'm very happy to see the MAGA future is an America where millions of us are in an army of people using little tiny screwdrivers to screw in little things on an iPhone, which will probably cost anywhere from 40 to 50% more immediately once the tariffs go up, before they're resourced here. He also talks about how we need to be able to build our own ships and our own planes in case of war. The shipbuilding industry in America has not prospered despite having massive protectionist laws in favor of it. There are problems here that Lutnick is just not dealing with. But when it comes to HVAC specialists, there are tens of thousands of job openings currently for them. It's not clear how they are related to anything other than a booming economy, which is not going to be made through tariffs. But they have a projected 9% increase annually over the next decade, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The U.S. is right now is predicted to be short 550,000 plumbers by 2027. Why aren't these jobs being filled now? That seems to be something that the Commerce Secretary or the Labor Secretary or the Secretary of, fantastic jobs could actually deal with right now. And instead, what we're doing is throwing the global economy as well as the U.S. economy into massive high levels, record levels of uncertainty, instead of actually figuring out how do you train people for the jobs that are already here, that are like the next town over. This shows, just a disconnect from reality that is going to punish blue collar workers. It's not going to help them.
I can definitely tell you a story about how these tariffs are going to lead to more demand for plumbers and HVAC techs, which is that we're not going to be able to buy new HVACs. We're not going to be able to buy new, things that are made abroad. We're going to need more people to fix the stuff we have. That is what happens when you have less money, is you have to fix stuff. You have to fix it over and over, even as it sort of slowly declines in efficiency. And either because we're just not going to have as much disposable income, or because we are literally not going to be able to buy the replacement thing, the new faucet for the sink or the air conditioning unit or whatever it is. This is how you get more demand for those jobs. It is not at all clear what this has to do, as you say, Nick, with how we fill them.
It'll be great. We'll all be working like the mechanics on the beautiful old cars of Havana, right? Where they are doing everything to keep them alive. We'll become little specialists of maintaining the antiques of the past. It's a bold vision. Between that and the tiny screws, I'm sold. That was a clip from the latest Reason Roundtable. If you want to see more clips, go here. If you want to see the whole episode, go here. Make sure to subscribe at Reason's YouTube channel or wherever you listen to podcasts. Thanks for listening, watching, or both.